Hello, my name's Barry. I'd like to welcome you to another video book. One of these days soon, I'm going to have a name for this little web show I'm creating. But let me at least get into the introduction of where I got the idea for doing a video on hurtful words, or I should say words that cause us to get triggered or upset or angry at somebody saying something that we didn't like. I have to give the young people credit for that. And by the way, I'm 54 in case anybody gets triggered. And I'm going to have a little bit of fun, not poking fun at you, but this. The other day, I was creating a video related to the first chapter of my book, and the idea was to explain where I got the bright idea for it. And it happened to be how Hurtful Words ended up being an inspiration. Now, this video had nothing to do with that. But I did notice some impressions of people saying, ooh, I kind of like the idea, but this isn't the video I'm looking for. So I thought, let me create a video related to just that. And fact is, I really do have a lot of experience dealing with such words. But why do some words hurt so much? Is it because we all have thin skin? No. Granted, for some people, insensitive words can go a little deeper than it can for others. For those people, they kind of live and die on words of affirmation, words that are designed to build people up, encourage, and empower. Those are great. We all love them. I don't care who you are, we all love it. But for others, it's not so much that we have a thick skin, it's that some words don't quite go in so much, but at the same time, for some people like myself, you learn to say, okay, I'm going to just ignore him because the guy doesn't know what the heck he's talking about or just being an ass. And I can talk, okay? I've had plenty of years of people putting their foot in their mouth and saying stupid things. And by the way, I can say the same thing could be said of me. Now, is it really because people are insensitive? Well, sometimes we don't think. And on social media, it's very easy to get caught up and saying things and not giving thought to how it's going to come across. Because I can't actually see the person, but I can perhaps visualize some friends and share. And once I can get into the groove of doing this, hopefully I'll be a little more warmed up. Now, the other problem with social media is that if you're inundated with that stuff, it's sooner or later kind of creep in, regardless of your skin. And yet, some of us react differently. Some people, I'm gonna teach that person a lesson. I'm gonna kick. Even without me saying, you can easily guess what I said. Duh. But that's the point. Some of us do that. Some of us go, oh man, and it hurts because you don't like it. And some of us just retaliate and say, I'm going to teach that fool a lesson. And yet, for some, even I had to learn to say, you know what, I'm going to forgive the person. He doesn't know what the heck he's doing. And it's easy to say, but I would encourage you. especially in this kind of environment, to do that. Now, if you happen to be closer to my generation, Facebook is a definite possibility. Guys, try to remember, for young people, they don't have what we had. In the 70s and to some extent in the 80s, I wasn't inundated with all this stuff constantly. People opening their mouths and putting their foot in it and doing it day in and day out. I didn't have social media that was on 24/7, and where I had to deal with all that stuff. So it was easy for me to walk away, walk away, walk away. No, with social media, for a lot of young people who are in their 20s and that, and 18 or whatever, it's like they have to learn to do those things. It's not so simple for us because we had to learn it. They didn't. So I would encourage, be patient, encourage them, help them to learn how to tune out, to forgive, to let go, and to walk away, walk away, walk away. And that's the best. That's one of the best things to do. That's one of the best suggestions. And I already said forgive. Okay, yeah, we're talking about forgiving people mouth, and not forgiving something that actually is destructive and or whatever. But that's the thing. If it is an offense and you feel offense, learn to forgive them. If you can learn to forgive in the little thing, it might be easier to forgive the bigger thing. Forgive. Choose to let go. Don't hold on to it. That's usually where the problem really begins. When those destructive words seep in. Let go. Don't dwell on it. And one of the other things, and this is kind of a play on what I was able to do at a younger age. Instead of being with Facebook and all that, turn on some music. For me, in fact, I was doing it earlier, not because of of negativity, but I needed but I needed to step away and inundate myself with some great contemporary Christian music. Why that? Generally soft rock, uplifting, quiet, where I can just relax, get my mind, key phrase, get my mind off me and onto God. Off me, my mind not dwelling on those ugly things, but off of God, off of things that are good. Listening to uplifting words. So it's kind of nice to hear someone singing, I am a lover of your presence, Lord, which is good. Better than, I want to dwell on this negative crap that somebody said. Hey, come on, even if you're not a Christian, you got to admit that's way better. Now here's the other suggestion that can go right along. And you can learn to sing it too. And it's not really a Christian music until you tweak it a bit. It's something I am fond of doing. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. And that was a song I could have some fun singing directly at those negative voices that may decide to chime in my head. So in my case, I'll say, hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more in Jesus' name. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more. And for you folk, I do want you coming back to the chat. No, if it's on YouTube. Coming back to the page on Facebook. Alright? I wasn't intending it to be a very long video, but I hope this was encouraging and helpful. Love to know how I can improve things and other things. Alright, thank you for your time. Have a blessed day. See you when I see ya.